The Omen. It was one of the most important days of her life. The kind of day that makes your heart race before the sun even rises. It was her final chemistry lab exam, and like every other exam before, she had a ritual. Her aunt, her lucky charm, had always been her omen. It was believed that their stars match. So, that morning, she stood in the corridor of her home, waiting anxiously for her aunt to arrive. But fate had other plans. Instead of her aunt, two women selling brooms appeared at the gate. Her mother gasped, "Oh no!" Because in their tradition, seeing broom first thing in the morning was considered a bad omen. And once she stepped out of the house, there was no turning back. That too was bad luck. Still clinging to hope, she thought, maybe if I see something good on the road, it will cancel out all the bad. But as she turned the corner, she saw a man walking towards her, carrying an axe. Her heart sank. He smiled and said, "All the best for your exam." She managed a weak smile, thanked him, and walked away. Her confidence was shaken. At the lab, she placed her bag outside and stepped in. The first task was to write an analysis before beginning the experiment. Her hands trembled as she scribbled her thoughts and handed it to the teacher. To her surprise, the teacher gave her 5 marks and stamped the paper. A small relief. At least that 5 marks is assured, she thought. But the thought of bad omen started taunting her again. She broke a glass instrument. Then a gust from the ceiling fan blew her precious 5-mark paper away. She quickly retrieved it, tucked it inside her hall ticket, and placed her pouch on the top, desperate to protect it. Somehow, she made it through the exam and returned home, drained. The next day, while unpacking her bag, her heart skipped a beat. The 5-mark paper was still inside her hall ticket. She hadn't submitted it. Panic set in. Should I go back? Will the teacher even accept it now? Her mind said no. But her heart whispered, what if she does? She decided to try. Back at school, the last batch of students was finishing their exam. She first met the lab technician who gave her the courage to speak to the teacher. With a deep breath, she approached the teacher and told her everything, every little detail, without a single tear. The teacher listened silently. Then, without a word, she took the paper and added it to the stack. Grateful beyond words, she thanked both the teacher and the technician and walked away. 2 months later, the results were out. She had scored well in chemistry. But more than the marks, she had learned something far more valuable that day. From then on, she stopped looking for omens because she had found something stronger, her own self-confidence.